You're watching Reaction Check. Hello and welcome to Reaction Check. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. We are going to watch a video called Laxmmi Bomb. This is the trailer of the film which stars Akshay Kumar, Kiara Advani, Raghav Lawrence. It's releasing on the 9th of November. Akshay Kumar ki kya hi baat hai? Akshay Kumar has been in a lot of different films. He is a cultural icon. I mean, back in the 90s when we were growing up, his movies, Khiladi movies on the #1 series and all those series were really interesting to actually watch. He was one of those heroes that produced movies that a lot of younger generation would actually talk about. He was great. He was fascinating at that time. But recently his movies are not that amazing. I would not, because of his age and maybe the kind of roles that are being written or that are being given to him are not really what he can achieve a lot. He has been able to actually define a lot of different roles, a lot of different depth in his character. But in this movie, Laxmmi Bomb, it seems like get ready to witness the biggest explosion of laughter and fun. So it's a comedy film. I do not know much about this film. This trailer released a few days ago. So let's see what we have in this. Today is the 10th of October. The trailer was released on the 9th of October. So it's just one day old. So let's see what we have in this trailer and see what we are going to experience. Let's watch the trailer. Disney Hotstar.
ये भूत कुछ नहीं होता है। जिस दिन सच में मेरे सामने भूत आया ना, तो माँ कसम चूड़ियां पहन लूंगा, चूड़ियां। अरे रत्ना,
she's
देखना
pretty.
जरा कौन है? अरे मैं आपसे मिलने आया था, आप अल्लाह को प्यारे हो गए। कौन हो भाई? अरे
ये बाहर के लोग नहीं हैं, ये मेरी फैमिली है।
आप शराब कब से पी रही हैं?
बचपन से।
करता दिला दूं तेनू बुर्ज खलीफा, तेनू बुर्ज खलीफा, ओ तेनू बुर्ज खलीफा, तेनू बुर्ज खलीफा, तेनू।
कल रात मैंने एक काली परछाई देखी।
इस बीमारी को सियोफोबिया कहते हैं, फियर ऑफ शैडो, यानी परछाई से डरना। सबसे बड़ा भूत तो यही है वो परछाई।
आसिफ, वो मेरे पिताजी है। हम यहाँ पे उनको इम्प्रेस करने आए हैं, भूत भगाने नहीं आए हैं।
तो डराते क्यों है सबको?
वो प्रेत आत्मा खतरनाक और बहुत शक्तिशाली है।
बताना कैसी लग रही हूँ?
हाँ, अच्छी लग रही हो।
अच्छी लग रही है।
What?
I love you। छोड़ मुझे, हाथ क्यों लगाता है? शर्म नहीं आती? हर की कहीं का। जिस दिन मेरे सामने भूत आया ना, तो माँ कसम चूड़ियां पहन लूंगा, चूड़ियां।
विश्वास नहीं था ना तुम्हें मेरी बातों पर? देख लो अपने पति की हरकतें।
बहुत बोलने लगे हो तुम लोग। इसने चूड़ी क्यों पहनी, हल्दी क्यों लगाई, साड़ी क्यों पहनी? तू ही बता बुढ़िया, अगर तेरे को कोई ऐसा हाथ लगाएगा तो तू उसको क्या करेगी? हाँ, मारेगी कि नहीं उसको?
नहीं।
हाँ,
मारूंगी।
हाँ।
Okay.
मैं इस एरिया की क्वीन हूँ। लिव लाइफ क्वीन साइज। मैं यहाँ बहुत जरूरी काम करने आई हूँ। क्या रे, तारे दिख रहे हैं? मुंह टेढ़ा हो गया है। ए अश्विनी, तेरा पति है ना हरामी, टेढ़ा है पर तेरा है। बरसने आ रही है लक्ष्मी।
Okay, so Raghav Lawrence is the director of this film. Akshay Kumar की और भी कुछ ऐसी फिल्में हैं. I think Bhool Bhulaiya was one such film where it was a horror film. Priya Darshan's directed by Priya Darshan. It was a great horror comedy mixed film. I think this one is looking pretty much similar to what I've experienced in Bhool Bhulaiya, but it'll be interesting to actually see. It's a month of Halloween, it's a month of October. Halloween is celebrated in some of the countries where the American culture exists, and I think it's penetrating in a lot of different countries. And through these social media or through the streaming services, it's going to be released on a streaming platform. We get to experience the themes of the month. Now, I think if you look at the overall structure of the film, right, it looks like a typical comedy film that we actually have seen a lot in Bollywood. Akshay Kumar, like I said, have not worked on a lot of great films. He does have some amazing films that he has worked on. The story and the script are absolutely brilliant. This one, I think I'm not expecting too much. It will be interesting to see him in that role. I think that's what really fascinates me about Akshay Kumar's acting. I mean, he can do a lot of roles without the fear of failing in those roles. He puts in a lot of effort and explores. And one of his interviews, like he said, that when he first started making films, he was more focused on making money, because film paid him a lot of money. He did not care about the roles. And after a certain time, I think in the mid 2000, after Hera Pheri's success and he became a bigger star, he started looking at roles. He started picking roles that were something that he actually liked. And I think Laxmmi Bomb would be a very different film to actually watch. It's releasing online, so it's for online communities, for online people. Perhaps when it's launched on the 9th of November, we'll be able to actually explore what exactly was in this film. I am expecting some great acting and some great comedy scenes from this film, and perhaps we'll all be able to actually laugh and experience and cherish the moments that Akshay Kumar brings in this particular film. The transgender look that he had in the film, perhaps there is something going on there as well. There was a ghost in the movie. There's a lot that is not revealed in this particular trailer. Perhaps if there's another trailer which is nearer to the release date, we'll be able to actually explore a lot more. So thank you so much for watching this with me. Until next video, take very good care of yourself. Adios.